I went from going to school to towing the tools and making the moves. I said I would win, they said I would lose. Shit, what's up the views? Hope I don't make the news. Oh Lord.
Now, okay, let's discuss a few things. Philip, I want your take on these. So, let's get into this little mix-up. For those of you that don't know, we are here. It's your boy Jay Easy State Breezy. Out here with my boy Figs out there in Atlanta, my boy Philly. We out here, we doing it big. It's NBA playoffs. It's a lot going on right now. So we got some shit to talk about. And I'm going to talk some shit tonight, okay? I'm going to say some things. Y'all might not like it, but hey, you chose that hair.
That's just another
the Knicks fan. So whether you like it or not, I don't give a damn, okay? First thing we're going to talk about is why in the hell did this – listen, you said it in the group chat that playoffs should be considered in the MVP vote, and I'm so thankful that Devin Booker, light-skinned punk ass, drove the MVP out of the playoffs with a broomstick crying. That shit was embarrassing. That was nothing shy of embarrassing. I don't care what nobody say. What the NBA needs to start doing right out the gate is they need to start giving out participation trophies like how they used to do in house league soccer where you was in grade 5 and shit. They give you the little joint with the number 1 and the sticker star, because what Jokic deserves is a medal that says you're the best player on your team. And I totally agree with that. Mind you, you're actually only the best player on your team because the best player got hurt. That's like if Batman and Superman is off on some other planet doing some shit, so they call Robin like, yo, we need help. Don't nobody call Robin, nigga. Nobody. They wait till Batman come back, okay? Jokic
hold on.
Is a bitch.
So let me get this on record. I agree with you. I don't feel like he should have got MVP. I feel like it should have been either Chris Paul or Joel Embiid. I've been saying that. But then you went to another stratosphere, young man, when you proceeded to say that Jamal Murray is better than Jokic.
Yes!
No.
Yes! Come on, boy! What you mean?
Absolutely not.
Listen. Let me tell you something, okay? Anybody who knows me knows that I do not mess with Canadian basketball like that. Like, I'm not a Raptors fan. When I say I don't mess with Canadian basketball, I support Canadian athletes. I'm a Canadian athlete myself. I respect Jamal Murray. But I'm not just dick riding just because he's Canadian. What I'm saying is Jamal Murray is nice, okay? That boy is nice.
Without a doubt.
Better than Jokic.
Don't
play with me. Don't make me get Shannon Sharpie on this, okay?
Nigga, if you could find, listen to me, if you could find 10 people to agree with you, I'll pay your rent this month, nigga.
Hey, yo, Philip, this nigga in trouble. If
you can find 10 people to say Jamal Murray is better than Nikola Jokic, I'll pay your rent this month.
I bet. My rent is $13.50 Canadian. Everybody know this.
And I need receipts, nigga.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. By the end of this month, my blood, my family, my man's pots and pans, you owe me $1,300, bro. I will find. Matter of fact, I'll find you 11. I'll find you 11 just for safekeeping. I bet. All right. And I will post it so everybody knows Jamal Murray is better than Nikola Jokic.
All right, so we're going to fix these terms real quick, right? It can't be a female that saw that video on Facebook. It can't be. It can't be no bitch that never saw basketball but saw that video. It's like, Jamal Murray. No, I don't want none of them.
Nah, I don't want no chicken heads. I don't want no dome poppers. None of that.
Yeah.
I'm talking NBA fans, people who watch ball, people who know what they're talking about, people who can support their claim that Jamal Murray is better than Nikola Jokic. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. The second thing we're going to talk about is I told you, niggas, since last year. Y'all remember that foolish-ass conversation we had when y'all niggas tried to convince me that Luka and Kristaps Porzingis was going to be some type of dynamic duo. Nigga, when? I told y'all Kristaps Porzingis wasn't going to be shit. I said that shit the night LeBron James won the championship. I said, now watch this. The Dallas Mavericks ain't going to do a goddamn thing because Kristaps Porzingis, used to be a New York Knick. He's been stained. It's in his blood now. He cannot escape that shit. He is a Knickerbocker for life, and he proved that
niggas.
shit.
Here's the thing: niggas normally leave the Knicks and do better. You see what I'm saying?
No,
They
but that's what,
normally leave the Knicks and do
but
better.
he had that hurt. You know, he had that Knick spirit in him. You know what I mean? When he left, he took a part. He had a soul tie with the Knicks. He took a piece of them with him. And oh Lord Jesus, that boy stunk of the. I've never seen a big man play more like a badminton player.
God damn.
Than I watch. Yo,
Yeah.
Josh, what's going on, big bro? You heard?
What's going on? Talk to me nice.
Hey, Josh, I need you to be number one, bro. Let me ask you a very serious question, all right?
Let's get to it.
This is real rap raw right now. I need you to tell me, completely unbiased, just think about, I'm going to give you 3 factors to consider. Value to the team, winning ability, right? And overall basketball skill, okay? Who's a better player in the NBA? Jamal Murray or Nikola Jokic?
Yo, that's a tough. That's a really great question.
Come on, bro. Don't play
Nigga,
with me. No, Figgy, don't influence him. Just give me a name, my guy. Give me a name, my boy. What you got? What's
overall influence.
Listen. Fuck
Value
all that
to the
other
team.
shit. No. Fuck all that other
you gotta
shit.
hold that.
Who is the better player, Jamal Murray or Jokic?
Hold on.
Fuck all of that
Hold
influence,
on.
all that other shit.
No.
Who's the better basketball?
I said value to the team, okay? Winning ability and overall basketball skill. That's like LeBron and AD. Value to the team, winning ability, overall basketball skill. Who is the better player?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I'm a Jamal Murray nigga, bro.
That's one, my nigga. That's one. Let's go.
I'm a Jamal Murray nigga. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I'm with Figgy. I think Joker. Don't get me wrong. He's an asset, like he said, team, but he's just boring to me. Like that nigga.
All right, no, check this out. Hold on.
He's just so boring to me, bro.
That nigga point guard and his center averages more assists than him. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
You see, the thing is, right? Jamal Murray is like AI. Now, don't let's not get crazy. I know AI is your boy Figgy, and I know you're gonna say, "Well, Jamal Murray ain't no Allen Iverson." What I'm saying is, because he has somebody like Jokic.
Talking about that AI.
Hold on. Listen, Jamal Murray is a better basketball player than Nikola Jokic, and he is more valuable to his team. That's why when Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic on the court, they could beat the Clippers going down 3-1. But when he's not on the court, these niggas are getting swept by babyface Booker.
So I got a question. So do you believe that if this was the other way around, right? If say Jamal Murray was healthy and Jokic was out, right? Do you believe that
they're not doing shit?
If it was Jamal,
they're not even making
If it was Jamal Murray and Jokic was out, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., I think they could have made some shit happen. Stop playing. Yo, you just mad because you already down 1-0, bro. Yo, Josh, let me tell you what the bet was, right?
Listen to me. If Jamal Murray was healthy and Jokic was hurt, the Nuggets are not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs. Jokic is the facilitator on that team. He led the team in all the categories. Points, rebounds, assists. Come on, bro.
Because Jamal was gone. He had, my nigga,
he led the team in points last year.
Yo, do you remember when Zydrunas Ilgauskas led the Cavaliers in points and rebounds? Do you remember that? You remember that shit, my nigga?
Ilgauskas.
This nigga just compared Jamal Murray to Ilgauskas?
No. I'm talking about, what I'm talking about is this, right? Zydrunas Ilgauskas to the Cavaliers is Nikola Jokic to the Nuggets. Hold on. Let me explain before you get crazy.
Well, let me explain because it sounded. Hold on, let me explain.
Before you get crazy, right?
I'm about to,
before LeBron
pull up
James.
Numbers and put it
Nah. Hold on. Let me explain. I'm not talking about their ability to score. I'm talking about their value to the team. Before LeBron James showed up, the Cavs didn't have any other option. They only had Ilgauskas, right? So he had to be the team leading scorer and the team rebounder.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
LeBron showed up and they was like, scoop that.
Go ahead.
They was like, scoop that. Give me the business, right? Jamal Murray gone. What else is Jokic going to do? He has to be the only guy.
I'm glad you brought up that cancer patient looking ass Big Z motherfucker. I'm glad you brought him up. I'm glad you brought him up.
First of all, we support all cancer patients, survivors, all of that. I don't know where that's coming from. You being
of course. But niggas that look like they got it and they don't got it and it's just Tuesday, we don't support them niggas. Okay, so check this out. You said, oh yeah, he led the team because there was nobody else. Okay, cool. Great, fine, dandy. How many times did Ilgauskas make the playoffs without LeBron? Talk to me nice.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Talk to me nice.
That's not the point.
How many MVPs did Ilgauskas win without LeBron? Talk to me nice.
Yo, don't give me no MVP talk. We just established that Jokic, he shouldn't even be the Joker, bro. He should be Harley Quinn, my nigga. He don't have no reason to be the MVP.
Check this out.
Come on.
He played 72 games this year. He averaged 26, 11, and 8. When has Jamal Murray ever averaged that in his career? Let's go look at Jamal Murray's numbers now. Because y'all niggas got me fucked up today. Let's go look at Jamal Murray's numbers now.
Josh, I'm going to tell you why he tight. Let's get the numbers out, then I'm going to tell you why he tight.
Nah, I ain't tight.
Nah,
nigga said Jamal Murray?
Nah, you big man, my bro. You big man now.
Jamal Murray, listen to me. Before Jamal Murray went down this year, he was averaging 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. You gonna tell me he's better than Jokic? Man, listen.
Come on,
man,
listen.
But it's okay. It's okay because we're not gonna look at this year. We're gonna look at last year too, because I'm not a one-year type of nigga. So we're gonna look at last year too. Last year, when he beat the Clippers, he was averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Let's look at the year before that. Oh my God. He was averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Oh shit, let's go look at the year before that. The young brother was averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. You gonna tell me that this motherfucker is better than Nikola? No, hold on. Let's go back to
hold on. Hold that. You did your numbers. Now let me ask you some questions, right? You did your numbers. Let me ask you some questions. I'm gonna open this one up to the discussion. Josh, Philip, let me ask y'all some questions. Who's better, AD or LeBron?
LeBron.
Who's averaging more points?
LeBron.
Are you?
No. Okay, I love when niggas do this. That's why Basketball Reference is my best friend. Let's go look at it. LeBron is averaging 25, 7, and 7 this year. He's averaging 25, 7, and 7 this year. Okay, cool. Anthony Davis averaged 21, 7, and 3 this year. What's more, 21 or 25? Talk to me nice.
Bro, you trying to act like 180 nice. More points in most of the, and when AD healthy, he puts up more points than LeBron. We know this. But
bro, they only played together 2 years. They only played together 2 years.
Let me hear last year's on. Let's see last
year. Last year, AD averaged 26, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Okay, 26. Cool. Let's go look at LeBron last year.
26 and 9, right?
26 and 9.
LeBron is 25, 10 assists, 7.8 rebounds.
So he averaged more. Listen, he averaged more than him in almost what? In points and assists, or assists.
Assists and boards.
Davis averaged 26. LeBron averaged 25. Okay.
Now what I'm trying to show you is this: we know without a shadow of a doubt that LeBron James is the better basketball player. But you're trying to tell me that just because AD has more points, just because Jokic has more points, he's just a better basketball player.
But Jokic averages more than him in points, rebounds, and assists. He has more of everything. It's not just points. It's not just points.
So you tell me they're not a totally different team when Jamal Murray's on the court. That's what you're saying.
They're not.
All right. Okay, bet.
I'm gonna prove it.
So
Hold on.
No, you ran your numbers, bro. You ran your numbers, Josh. Let me tell you what happened, right?
No. You want to talk bullshit? So we gonna talk bullshit. Since you want to talk bullshit, good. I got the floor right now. Niggas want to talk bullshit. Niggas want to say shit like Jamal Murray is better than who? All right, we're gonna talk. All right, so last year, right? Last year when Jamal Murray was healthy, right? 46 wins, right? Cool. This year, Jamal Murray went down. Jokic, remember? By himself. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, remember that guy?
Chill out.
47 wins.
Oh, one extra win. Oh, my God.
One more win without Jamal Murray.
So,
no. If Jamal Murray makes such a difference when he's on the floor, why in the world are they winning more games without him than they win with him? Talk to me nice.
Did Jamal Murray get swept?
Bruh, nigga, they just beat the Blazers. They sent Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum, and Melo home.
Nah, stop. They sent Dame Lillard and his cousin Bogo and his homeboy Nug from down the block. That's who they sent. Because
we gonna act like Dame and CJ are walking the park now.
Nigga, CJ McCollum ain't been CJ McCollum since 2K17, and Carmelo Anthony ain't been Carmelo Anthony since he took his hoodie off. Stop playing games with me.
I like that.
Okay?
I like that. Keep that same energy when I pull up CJ numbers. Keep that same energy. Because this year, CJ averaged 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. So check this out. CJ was better than Jamal Murray this year. Hold up. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers last year. Let's look at the numbers last year. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Oh, shit. He was better than Jamal Murray last year, too.
Because all he do, he shoots, bro.
But he averages the same thing. He averages the same amount of rebounds, the same amount of assists, and more points.
Josh, let me see. This is why I figure getting hype, okay? Let me explain to you what happened so you can understand where we are coming from.
I get the whole context. You feel me?
Give him the context.
I said that Nikola Jokic punk ass ain't had no business being this year's MVP, right?
Okay.
What he should have gotten is he's the best player on his team. And furthermore, he's only the best player on his team because the best player on his team is hurt, right? Like Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, them niggas is co-captain. Like they, it's like 1A and 1B. It's not a clear 1-2. It's 1A, 1B. Them niggas, come on, right? So then I said,
"You not jacking that?"
No, not jacking it at all. Not jacking.
Okay, continue.
I told my boy
Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Everybody knows
Michael Jordan was clearly better than Scottie Pippen. Clearly.
Yeah. Jokic is Jordan and Jamal Murray.
Mother-loving mind. I'm going to call your mama and tell her to pray for you, boy, because you are going crazy.
Phil,
you are.
Please chime in. Phil,
you just said Nikola Jokic is Michael Jordan, bro.
Phil, please chime in.
Wait, hold on. So before you go, so Josh, how the conversation got heated, right? How the conversation got heated was because I told my boy, look, Jokic does not deserve it. Jamal is better. Then this nigga said, and I quote, if you can give me 10 people that agree with you that Jamal Murray is better than Nikola Jokic, I will pay your rent. I said, cool. My rent is $1,350 a month. That means at the end of June, you owe me 1,300 Canadian dollars. I said, You know what? Never mind 10. I'll give you 11 just for safekeeping. Joshua, you are number one. Thank you. I am one step closer to $1,300, my nigga.
All right, so listen. Now let's move on. Cool. I'm about to get you number 2 right now, hopefully, for your sake. Yo, Phil, who's better, Jamal Murray or Nikola Jokic?
All right, so in terms of impact, per game and that winning tenacity and attitude, I think Jamal is important to the Nuggets, and without Jamal, they wouldn't if the Nuggets had Jamal, they wouldn't have gotten swept by Phoenix.
Now, Phil, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
We are talking to someone. Now, y'all got to remember this, right? Now, Phil, you my man, Spots and Pants too. love my boys. I love your mentality. I know your game. And I know you're trying to be politically correct. You're trying to skirt around it. But it's okay. You could just say Jamal and call it a night, my nigga. But what Philip is doing right now, y'all got to remember his mentality, right? Philip Pendress is a Raptors fan, which means Philip is under the mindset that Kyle Lowry is the best player in Toronto.
No.
Right? Why? Because hold on. Because of his what he brings to the team. Jamal is the same thing. What he brings to the team. Listen to the answer Philip just gave you. The value, his
Kyle
winning
Lowry's
mindset.
a way better facilitator than Jamal Murray. Way better facilitator. He's
that
also
is true. I'll give you that. But like
also a way better
like,
defender, and he's a way better team leader than Jamal Murray. Way better.
That's question mark. That's question mark right there.
But at the end of the day, like, when the Nuggets needed Jokic most, nothing really happened. And then look what happened in Game 4. He got frustrated.
Okay.
I mean, like, granted that, like, he didn't really hit Cameron Payne in the face. There was a little bit of Oscar going on with Cameron Payne. But games 1, 2, and 3, like, Jokic did his thing, but I'd like to win the game. Didn't do
Yo, hold on.
I like the fact that you said that if Jamal Murray wasn't there, they wouldn't get swept. That's fine. If Anthony Davis didn't get hurt, the Lakers beat the Suns. Like, what are we really talking about right now?
We're talking about
what are we really talking about right now?
We are. That's you just by saying
you're not
that,
gonna win a playoff series against a good team without your co-star. That's any co-star.
Right. And just by saying that,
Michael Jordan was 1-9 in the playoffs without Scottie Pippen. So
just by saying that,
you have Scottie Pippen is better than Michael Jordan.
You have crunched, consolidated, and confirmed my whole point. Thank you.
Does that mean that Scottie Pippen is better than Michael Jordan? Answer.
No, it does not. But Nikola Jokic ain't no Michael Jordan. You know who Nikola Jokic is? For all of my anime fans out there, Nikola Jokic is Avatar Roku, nigga. When the world needed him most, he vanished. That's who this nigga is. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, he is Avatar Roku, boy.
Yo, you're a numbers guy. Pull up Jokic numbers in this series so we can see how he vanished. Pull up his numbers in the series.
Game 4, vanished.
So that point, figured you were saying that, you know, that this nigga was 1-9. So does that mean that Pippen, right? Pippen, when Jordan left.
Josh is about to say some shit right now. He about to drop some knowledge. I see it.
Remember Jordan left?
I know exactly where you about to go, but I'm gonna shut it down too. Go ahead. I got heat for all y'all niggas. Go ahead. Come on, Josh. Bring it.
And the Bulls were still number 1 and number 2 seed in the East. So does that mean that Jordan was more of a bigger asset than Scottie was?
Okay, so I'm glad you said that because, like I said, last year when Jamal Murray was healthy, they won 46 games. This year when he went down, they won 47 games with Jokic. The nigga that they said, oh, Jamal Murray, if he goes down, you know, they're a different team. How are they a different team when they won more games without him?
They're a different team in the playoffs because they're a different team in the playoffs because of tenacity, because of leadership, because of winning ability, because of killer instinct. Nikola Jokic has no killer instinct. Nikola Jokic is as likely to win a basketball game as he is to go to the bar and order nachos, my guy. Look at that. Stop playing. Stop.
We talking about a guy that beat the Clippers last year. And we're going to sit here and say, we're going to sit here and say that
Jamal Murray was the orchestrator of all of their comebacks.
Orchestrator of what? Orchestrator of what?
Where's Brittany? Tell Brittany stop doing your dress so tight, bro.
Go look and see who averaged more assists in that series. What? Orchestrator? All right, Go look at Jokic numbers in that series from last year. Because everything you're saying, the numbers completely disagree with you.
I perfectly understand that. I perfectly understand. I like how you said that. So let me talk numbers real quick, right? Who has better numbers, Chris Paul or Devin Booker?
Devin Booker. He has better scoring numbers. Numbers.
Okay,
that's it.
Because we're talking about points. Okay, cool.
No, we're not talking about points. We're not talking about points.
Jokic,
and that's where you're getting misconstrued. We're not talking about points. We are not talking about points. Points is only one. No, we are not talking about points. We were never talking about points. You were the one that said impact, winning ability, all of this other nonsense, importance to the team. So if Jokic averages more points, rebounds, and assists than that man, what does that make him? That doesn't make him the better player?
Right.
That doesn't make him the better player?
And when his team needs him, Jamal rises to the occasion.
So Giannis has crumbled the last 2 years in the playoffs. What does that mean? Jamal Murray is better than Giannis too? He's better than Giannis too?
Now look at this. Now see,
James Harden has been crumbling in the playoffs his entire life. So Jamal Murray is better than
Tom
James Harden too?
You are fishing on the Mississippi right now. That's what you're doing.
I'm not.
You're fishing, bro.
To find a valid way to make your argument make sense, because it's not.
I'm trying to tell you right now, who is the better player for the Phoenix Suns? Chris Paul or Devin Booker?
Chris Paul. But like I said, Chris Paul averages more assists than him. Jamal Murray doesn't average more anything than Jokic.
Chris Paul averages like 1.4 more assists than D. Bucks.
Okay, let's look at that. 1.4. Got you. Yo, bro. You don't know I'm a numbers guy. I does this, bro.
Nigga, you are on Google, bro. You trying to act like you got stats, you Rain Man. Nigga, the only reason you are a numbers guy is because I'm sitting in my car.
Nigga. Everybody knows Devin Booker is not a passer like that. Everybody
we understand
that.
It's not rocket science. We understand that. Neither was Kobe Bryant, but he was the best player on his team, undisputed.
Nigga, Chris Paul is top 5, top 10 point guards of all time. So you said he averaged one more assist, right? Devin Booker averaged 4. Chris Paul averages 8.9.
I can't.
That's one more? That's one more?
Bro, Atlanta is wilding right now. They are wilding right now this third quarter. Y'all gotta tune in. Atlanta is not going home easy.
I told him at the beginning, Atlanta working. Listen, what I'm saying to you is, we're gonna move on from this. I got some other shit. I got some other shit, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this. You can't just look at statistics just like that and then be like, nah, Jokic is better because he got more pointed up. The fact of the matter is, the Nuggets played better. We even talked about this 2 episodes ago, right? What did we talk about? Dame is going to do his numbers. Jokic is going to do his numbers. But what's going to be the deciding factor about who wins the series? It's going to be Melo. It's going to be MPJ. It's going to be CJ McCollum. And it's going to be, what's that, Campazzo or whatever dude name, right? It's going to be the other dudes. Because at this point, Jokic is not the X factor on his team. When Jamal Murray's on the floor, there's no doubt about it. The Nuggets will win or die on Jamal Murray's shoulders based on how he comes up. Jamal Murray is the kind of dude
False.
All right, well, look.
Because I'm going to tell you, I watched that Clippers series last year. You know who the X factor was in that Clippers series last year? It wasn't Jamal Murray. It wasn't Jokic. It was Jeremy Grant. That was the X factor in that Clippers series last year.
Just because somebody gets hot, don't mean they're an X factor. Has J.R. Smith ever been an X factor?
Bro, you just compared.
No.
Josh, you had Jeremy Grant in fantasy this year. That nigga's not nice. Jeremy Grant.
I didn't say he's not nice. I didn't say he's not nice. I didn't say that. I said he
guarded
got hot.
Kawhi Leonard. Who guarded Kawhi Leonard for that whole series? Jeremy Grant.
So peep game, right? We gonna jump because we on a time limit.
Let's turn the focus to the playoffs this year. We already know the Suns are in the West Final.
Really though?
Who are they gonna face in the West Final?
Clippers. I have no faith in Utah. And this is not a knock on the Jazz. I love Donovan Mitchell. I'm a big fan of Donovan Mitchell. But
Rudy Gobert's a bitch. We get it.
I'm not even going to say he's a bitch. I mean, he is a bitch, but I'm trying to be kind on this. So,
When? Why? When, where, why, how? Where did that come from?
I already exerted all of my ignorance in the first topic. So now I got to come back down to earth. You understand? So, yeah.
And what for?
Listen, he's a great defender, but that's it. He doesn't bring anything else to the table. Yeah, he's a good rebounder, but like how we were talking about Jamal Murray and Jamal Murray and Jokic and basically saying they're a dynamic duo or whatever you want to call them. Donovan Mitchell doesn't have that number 2 or even that 1B. He doesn't have that because it ain't Rudy Gobert. And people think it's Rudy. It ain't fucking Rudy.
It's not Rudy Gobert.
Jordan Clarkson is cool. He won 6 Man of the Year this year. That's great. But Jordan Clarkson is not gonna, you know what I mean? They won those first 2 games against the Clippers because they shot the lights out. I like
Jordan Clarkson is a farce.
Basically. So, like I said in the chat earlier this week, the Utah Jazz are the 2015 Atlanta Hawks reincarnated in the West Coast. That is exactly what they are.
I think the longer Mike Conley's out, then I think the X factor is Mike Conley for the Utah Jazz, just to kind of push them over the edge and beating.
He brings that veteran leadership
and beating the Clippers.
Yeah.
He's their Chris Paul. He's their Chris Paul.
They're missing his 16, 17 points a game.
Yeah. No,
and plus his facilitating. So the longer Mike Conley's out with that hamstring injury, it'll be worse and worse for Utah.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that. So who coming out the East heavy? All
right, so right now in the East, the Bucks and Nets are tied. The Sixers and Hawks are playing right now, but the Sixers have the series lead at 2-1.
Can we hold on before you continue? Can we just take a moment, just to worship God for a minute? You know, just to give Him the glory, give Him the honor and the praise, because you know God is good. You know, God works in very mysterious ways, and sometimes we don't take we as people, believers or not, we don't take the opportunity to really to see his influence in our lives. We don't take the time to see what God has done. But I'm gonna testify for a minute what God has done for me.
I'm gonna test.
I'm so glad that the Mean Girls have disbanded. I'm so glad that Rachel McAdams doesn't have her homegirls with her, and Lindsay Lohan is not in Convocation Hall anymore, because there's no reason for Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Blake Griffin to get a championship. There's not. There's really not. There's not. Like, Blake Griffin is, you know, if anybody's seen the movie Mean Girls, you know the I don't know what her name is, please don't even ask. You know the brunette girl, the curly hair, who's trying to make fetch a thing? That's who Blake Griffin is. He's just a skinny white girl trying to be relevant again. Stop. Right?
I would have just said John Cena and but
I don't know how James Harden went from being Uncle Phil to being Eddie Winslow overnight. I don't get it. He don't deserve it either.
And he's supposed to be out with a hamstring injury, but he's like donating money to Saweetie.
To Saweetie family. Like, no, just cut. I would be so happy. You know, I would endorse wholeheartedly, because we already know that Giannis ain't shit. We know this, right? Giannis has no bag. He has no moves. He has nothing. If Giannis go talk to your girl, he'll be like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Is it okay if I have a kiss?" Like, that's him getting in the bag. Like, I'd be so happy if Chris Middleton is the reason that the Bucks beat the Nets. I would rejoice from now every day, sun up, sundown, every day, because the Nets have no business. No business.
I mean, it's looking like that.
Like Steve Nash. Y'all ever see Spy Kids? Me and Stacey was talking about this a couple of days ago.
Oh, shit.
Steve Nash looked like the dude who was the president of the Spy Kids organization. Like, he looked like him and his family be having barbecues with tofu burgers in the backyard in between games. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, he has.
Yo, Phil, do me a favor, mute this nigga, please. Just mute this nigga.
I can't see the Nets. I don't want the Nets to be in the finals. I don't want to see Kyrie doing nothing. Kyrie need a haircut immediately. Kyrie, come holler at your boy. King's Cuts by Jay Easy, Stay Breezy. Because damn, nigga, you can't be talking about the world is flat with your head top look like half a globe. It's ridiculous. Let's cut it out, please.
Yikes.
I want to buy Kevin Durant a brush set, like brushes and do-rags. Because, boy, come on, man. They just got no business. None.
I think it'll be like the Suns and Sixers NBA final.
I would love to see Devin Booker and Ben Simmons do work. I would love that. This year, you know, the young guys are coming up. DeAndre Ayton versus Joel Embiid. He's going to get cooked. Devin Booker versus Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a great defender. Devin Booker, great offensive player. That's a series right there. The Nets, don't nobody want to see that shit. I don't want to see Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs. I don't. There's no excitement there. Also, let's point out the fact that Paul George is a groupie, okay? And the reason I say that, now peak game, right? When Paul George was in Indiana, him and Lance Stevenson had the same hairstyle. This nigga went to OKC, him and Westbrook had the same hairstyle. Now he in LA, him and Kawhi got the same hairstyle. My nigga, stop playing games, boy. Pick a look, bro.
Yeah, take them little Nick Cannon braids out.
You know what I'm saying? He got the Nick Cannon braids that don't even touch the back of his neck. Snoop Dogg would be ashamed of you.
What is this? Love don't cost a ring?
That's exactly what it is, nigga. Love don't cost a ring. Shit, I know he got Christina Milian hiding at the crib.
Wow.
Sit down. The
Love
Clippers
don't cost. Listen, that's gonna be the name of this episode. Love don't cost a ring, nigga.
Listen, the Clippers ain't it. The Jazz ain't it. The Nets ain't it. Right now, I'm talking Suns Sixers, man. That's the series. That's what I want to see. And truth be told, the only reason I even want the Suns is because, one, they beat the Lakers, and I respect that. They beat the Lakers in flair and fashion, and I like that. And two, Chris Paul deserves an NBA championship.
Oh,
that's it. If it's Suns Sixers, the Suns need to take that series in 6. Chris Paul gets Finals MVP in his first ring, and we call it a day. That's where I'm going to end that tonight. That's my word. Figgy, don't forget, I'm up 2-0, boy. I got 9 people to go. You owe me $1,300.
I want to make sure that those 9 people ain't on drugs, too. I just want to put
that. That's fine.
We need a video recording of them stating whether or not Jamal is better than Jokic.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now who number 3 is gonna be. I'm gonna call as soon as we done. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna tell him to record it. I'm shouting out my homeboy right now, Mohamed Tassos Jarto. I'm calling you up, and I want your opinion. You about to be number 3, Jamal or Nikola?
Can I ask you this?
I thought you were gonna call Jack.
Is Mohamed
I can't call Jack.
Mohamed a Raptors fan?
No, he's a LeBron fan. He don't even like the Raptors like that.
He's a LeBron.
Tell you.
Okay.
That's my man's pots and pans.
I respect you, Mohamed. If you was a Raptors fan, I was about to be like, nigga, please. I don't even want to. But I respect you because you're LeBron.
Also, we're gonna poll our group chat. There's 14 guys in the group chat. All I need is 2 or 3 of them to say Jamal. I'm ending tonight with 6 votes. Ending tonight with 6 votes.
All right.
You heard it here first. All the Ignorant Sports Talk family, all my friends and loved ones, anyone that follows me on Jay-Z, Stay Breezy, anyone that follows Warren at the boss Don Figavelli, all that, anyone that follows Phil, any of my clients, any of our patrons at Phoenix Fit House, you heard it here first. At the end of the month, Warren Figueroa owes me $1,300. Thank you. Now let me take my black ass home and watch some games, watch some highlights, and do what Figgy do and jump on NBA Reference and be a numbers man. Because
listen,
it's basketball.
If Kevin Durant finds a way to win this series without Harden and without Kyrie, he's the best player in the world right now. We're just gonna put that out.
Warren, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't give these young jokers a reason to say Kevin Durant. Don't give Skip Bayless a reason to say foolish, blasphemous, nonsensical bullshit like Kevin Durant is better than LeBron. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, LeBron is regressing, man. I hate to admit it.
He's hurt.
I know. He's getting hurt too often now. That's the fucking problem.
He's been hurt twice. LeBron James got hurt twice.
2 out of the last 3 years. 2 out of the last 3 years he's been hurt, bro. That's not good. He's starting to look like Kobe in his last days.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't say Kobe and last days and not trigger trigger some shit. So let's be careful how we put that.
Well,
out.
no, that's not what I mean. Kobe in his last days as a basketball player. You know what I mean?
Kobe last game he dropped 60 on them same Utah Jazz. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. He dropped 60 on Gobert head. Let's talk about it.
Because the Jazz ain't it, nigga. Shit. Kobe knew the Jazz wasn't it.
Ooh. We're talking about NBA awards, right? Is it just me? Or is Rudy Gobert paying niggas under the table to get Defensive Player of the Year? Like, what's going on?
That nigga is fucking Adam Silver daughter. He doing something.
He be touching those voters like he was touching those mics.
Because
you know who he
mama
is?
know. Everybody in their mama and their mama know that Ben Simmons is supposed to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Ben Simmons is the Defensive Player of the Year. You know who Rudy Gobert is? Rudy Gobert is Chris Tucker in Money Talks. Y'all go back and watch that movie. Chris Tucker, Charlie Sheen. That is who Rudy Gobert is. Just a loudmouth nigga who ain't really saying anything. That's what he is.
This man compared Rudy Gobert.
This nigga is Smokey from Friday, my guy.
Nah. Yeah. Of Mice and Men.
If you say he is, oh my goodness.
Are you gonna take the rabbits, George? You gonna talk to the rabbits? yeah. He's Lenny. He's definitely Lenny.
Listen, on that note, we are signing off because Warren just disrespected high school literature, American classic literature. He just disrespected so many things at once that we have reached our quota for ignorance. I am driving home to go see my lady and calm down because y'all got my blood boiling with this Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic shit. Ben Simmons is the Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Paul, Joel Embiid, or Steph Curry is this year's MVP. Take your favorite one and go from that. And Kevin Durant is not better than LeBron James. Good night.
Go Patriots.
End of discussion. Let's be
go Patriots. Get the fuck out of here.
Who said go Patriots? Go listen.
The Chris Paul picture. It's a burner account.
It has to be a burner account. Him and Michael Rappaport about to have an argument on Twitter. Watch.
Yeah. That might be Michael Rappaport. Yeah.
Easy.
All right, y'all.